Today I have a sad story to tell about what happened to this engine. This engine was part of a beautiful lawnmower I sold to a client back in August. He came to look into another machine. But as I had that machine stored in a tilted position, it smoked when I started. That made my customer a bit skeptical about it and decided to buy this one, even though it was a little bit more expensive. He looked very happy with the machine. About a month later, he called me saying that the machine was not behaving as it should. I told him to bring it in and I'll take a look. Unfortunately, his wife was driving the machine and it looks like she hit something really bad. The machine was bleeding all over the floor and smoking like crazy. I told her that the engine needed to be opened up and it might not be worthy to fix it, but I could take a look and let him know. He told me he had another engine from a deck messed up lawnmower. I told him to bring the machine in and I would take a look. I ended up repowering that machine with another engine that the client supplied. It was a Honda GCV 160. As it was also self-propelled mower, everything fit as it should. Now I have the engine here in the workbench and I will look into what was actually going on. My plan is to rebuild it with my own dime and have it around in case I need an engine for a lawnmower in the future. I am expecting to spend more than $100 in parts and another $100 for labor if I were to charge someone, which is close to the value the customer paid for the machine anyway. Story's over, now it's time to work. Let's put that apart and see what needs to be done. You can clearly see that the seal is busted. And I also heard some noises of metal clicking when I turned the engine upside down. So let's see what's in there. The engine looks really clean. But if you take a look at this sump where the crankcase gets into the seal, you can see that's broken. Yeah, that is what happened. You got hit something very bad. The blade was still spinning, and there was too much pressure in the sump, and then it broke. Well, now that I know what's going on, I'm gonna order the parts, wait for them to arrive, and then I'm gonna continue this video with the rebuild of this engine. I'm not gonna open anything else because I think this is the only issue, but I'm gonna take a look at the place. If there is any place else that is too much play, and take a look at the connecting rod, the rod itself, and let's see if there is anything else wrong. But I think this is it. If I get a new sump, I'm gonna change this, put a new sump, gasket, the seal, the engine should come back to normal. Next time you see this engine is gonna be running